Hi, I'm Lisa Rose. Thanks for watching Truly Living. Michelle Ayau, an amazing yoga instructor, an interesting woman, someone who really lives her spirit and managed to create her dream of having a life in Hawaii. And I think you'll find her as interesting as I do. Enjoy. The first question that I wanted to ask you about yoga was the meaning of yoga for you beyond the physical.
So I believe that within yoga, it starts from the physical. So what we perceive as being our physical exercise and getting to know the body is the beginning point. And then from there, as we start to understand and feel the outer body, feel the muscles, feel the bones, start to understand the movement, then we start to get into the deeper layers of the body. So this is one aspect of it. So the deeper layers draws you down deeper to feel inside and to get in touch with the source of energy, your source being, that which makes you your spirit, basically. And then the other part to the practice is that it is a meditation. It's a moving meditation. You're completely present when you're practicing. You're present with the breath. You're continuously focusing on the breath to keep your mind focused on that moment and not on anything else. And then when you're focused on that moment, there is your spiritual practice, because you are right in the moment. So that brings it away from the physical. And as well, we can watch our thoughts. So what I try to emphasize in class is notice what comes up for you when you're in possibly a challenging pose. Do you start to get mad at yourself? Do you start to feel angry that you can't do the pose, or frustrated that you can't do something? And do you go to that place of just wanting to stop? Or so what happens? Watching our reaction to the practice, the physical practice, then brings it to the spiritual practice.
Regarding massage, how can one and why should one make that part of a routine healthcare practice?
So massage, I always seem to liken it to like a car. So our bodies they need maintenance. A car you need to maintain, or else that car is the more you push it, the more it goes, and you don't do your oil changes, you don't do your regular tune-ups, it's not going to last you as long. And the same thing with our body. We need to keep that regular tune-up. So when you get a massage, you're flushing, just like you flush the oil, you're flushing the blood and you're flushing the lymph. You're moving the toxins that naturally build up into your body. You're moving them through the bloodstream so that they can be eliminated. That's why it's really important to drink a lot of water after a massage, because then you can eliminate all those toxins that have been stirred up. Things like to sit. You know, our body gets stagnant, like a stagnant pond, and you need to stir it up and let that energy move through. So not only are we stimulating the physical organs, we're massaging the organs, we're stimulating them to work better, we're also replenishing the cells. So taking away the dead cells, replacing new cells. It's good for your skin, for regular skin. You know, you're sloughing off that the dead skin cells, if you may. And it might not even be something that's visible to the eye, but you're still getting that stimulation. And then, of course, you're stimulating the muscles. So the muscles that we use, especially if you're an active person, the premise behind the muscle is that we contract and we relax. That would be the ideal situation. Muscle contracts, muscle relax. But what can happen when you're doing a regular exercise and you're an active person, your muscle may contract and then kind of not relax anymore. And so then you end up with these contracted muscles, and then this lactic acid build up. So if you get regular massage, then you encourage that contract, relax action to the muscles.
So the question I have for you today, Michelle, is about connection, and how is it that you connect to your higher self and to your soul work and to your spirit? In what ways do you reconnect?
So connection, there's a lot in that word. Actually, the word yoga means to yoke, which is to connect. So So it's a connection of mind, body, and spirit. The mind telling the body reacting, the spirit connecting to the mind so everything can work as a whole. But then bringing that into the bigger picture, we're all connected. We're all part of this source energy. We're all part of nature. We are a product of nature. We seem to make separation between ourselves and the animals and the earth, but really we're all connected. And then in terms of the whole puzzle of society and how society works, every action that we make has a reaction in the rest of the world, and it might even just be a lesson that you go through, and then possibly your close friend or family will see you go through that lesson, and then hopefully they won't make the same mistake. So in that way we're also connected. And then the more you can connect and be present and aware of what's happening on the outer world, the more you can connect to your inner world to project the inner space outside into the world. So the more that you can be connected to your inner space, to your peaceful place, to your contentment, to non-attachment to the ego, then you can project that out to the world, and then that gets picked up by whoever you encounter in your day, and then that makes the whole process like a big circle.
Great, thank you. Aloha.